Randy, right?
There's Randy over there, right?
That is Randy.
What's up?
Yo, I make you Randy.
Oh, cool.
Yes, you do.
We got some Randy over there.
What technicality?
We should start some podcast. What's up, Seattle?
Hello again.
We're back.
Here we are
Season
again. Got some tracks,
Got some new music. We got some new stuff, new location.
new stuff. Yeah, new
Show
records.
the people. We're still in Seattle. We're in Capitol Hill. What up, guys?
Hey,
Hey, YouTube. Hey, Matt.
YouTube family. Hello, Colin.
How's it going?
Things are good. I like this track.
Thanks, man.
It's new,
I've been playing some music lately.
like this.
A little bit. This is something I've been working on called Pedal Pedal.
Pedal, pedal.
Pedal Pedal.
Right on, man.
Bicycle inspired.
Well, it's fitting for the time right here. What else you been? What else music you been making?
I don't know. Mostly techno stuff. Going out to the clubs. There's some good techno going on here in Seattle lately. So
Keep hearing about events.
yeah.
Keep getting invited.
What have you been up to, man?
I'm going back to school now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pressure.
For teaching stuff.
Teaching stuff, education stuff.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
So they keep telling me.
Cool. Well, we're back in a new location, new studio,
Yeah,
kind
we
of
are.
a on the go thing. We set this up a couple hours ago, and we're here in Seattle.
Yeah, we are.
Live.
We got a friend here helping us out too.
Randy, say what's up. Yeah.
There he is. Yeah.
Thanks for helping us out.
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah,
All right.
what do we got? We've been working on our own stuff in the off season, but we're ready to do some Wheeltalk and podcast. We got a couple cool fall races.
I'm ready.
To talk some like fall biking.
I'm ready too. It's the best time. It's the best time for it.
It's my favorite. Like I got this brand new sweater.
Ooh, let me
Yeah.
feel it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's like wool from England.
Yeah, that's not gonna
From the Goodwill.
Don't want to
Don't-
hold
yeah,
in that
don't think-
sweat.
Right. I like wool for biking. What do you wear?
I do too. I like
you-
wool as well.
Yeah.
But I also, I don't know. It's kind of irritating, so I often put like a t-shirt under it, which doesn't help.
Oh, yeah. I
You
got
know.
a t-shirt under this, but yeah.
No.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm. So
Fall
you got new
biking.
tracks.
Yeah, I got
New
new
opening
tracks.
tracks for
Oh,
this?
dude, I finished the Rock Hopper. I've
You
been riding
did,
around.
yeah.
Yeah. I've been riding around.
Yeah. Oh, when Ian was here, we were talking about making new bikes, right?
Yep.
And now you have a new
And
bike
now it's completed. It's completed. It's got possible. It's like up
How
to
many gears?
27 potentially.
Holy smoke!
I gotta set up the front derailleur, so I'm like 1x9 right now. But dude, 1x9 compared to Fixie,
Yeah, the difference.
a minute bit.
Is
little bit.
Coast a gear?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So like fans consider like office speed. So like they say a 3-speed fan, 0, 1, 2, 3 speeds.
So deal 10 speed.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you, fan manufacturers,
Yeah.
for settling that one. Yeah, a couple races coming up. I'm hoping to take the Rock Hopper out there. If I don't need a front derailleur. You don't have a front derailleur.
I don't.
on your-
No.
So you have a what? 7 speed?
It's a yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 7 speed.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I can't reach the top speed, so it's only 6
Okay.
really.
But coast is the speed.
But Coast is the speed.
Yes.
Well then, so tell
Yeah.
me
So-
more about that bike. So we picked up the bikes. I think we mentioned we picked them up in Bike Works, and then what you been up to with it?
Yeah. We picked them up at Bike Works, and I've been throwing parts on them randomly, trying to get into the shop whenever we can, doing their warehouse hours, which has been great.
Yeah, it's like a communal bike stand, tools, grease,
they
whatever.
have everything you need. Yeah, I
Even
think we showed a picture of us working on them.
Yeah,
we
we
got the bottom brackets put on.
Yeah, and there's even like expert
advice from our own first podcast guest, Mike.
Yeah, Mike's there. He's been guiding us around.
Oh, and he told us that he's down to have it be on again. Wondering if we can do a on location.
Well, we're really hoping to, because that's kind of what we want to do for this next.
Yeah,
this next season.
I mean, we did. We're live right now, and
we're already on a new location.
So,
yeah,
we're halfway there. Set up the
Already
front
doing it.
derailleur, and we'll shift out. See how that goes.
Yeah. No braking right now. Fucking downhill.
Speaking of downhill, we've got a couple races coming up.
Oh yes.
Fall races, my favorite type.
I know there's one next Saturday.
Yeah. What's next Saturday?
I believe it's the team race, the team challenge.
Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Masquerade. Masquerade. But yeah, it's that team scavenger hunt, 6 p.m.
6 p.m. meet at the Colonnade.
27th, yeah.
October 27th, 6 p.m.
I've not ridden that one before. Do you know
no, we haven't.
Do you know anything about it?
I don't know anything. Well, I just know you have to dress up.
What are you going to dress up as? Podcast host?
Yeah. No. I've always wanted it, though, as my bike. As my bike, as my, like, costumes.
Well, it is a couple's costume.
You could be the driver, and I'll be the dead.
No. Like,
never mind.
Dude, bro.
No.
It's not like that.
Well, it's Halloween. It's supposed to be scary.
No, not like... I'm talking about, like, you and your bike as a couple, not like...
Oh.
Not like...
Oh, yeah.
Not like...
This is a separate I'll be Harry Potter, and my bike is my firebolt. Sorry.
I thought it was... Wait.
The snitch, yeah. But you can't ride a snitch. Could you?
Not really.
No. Okay. No.
I still don't know if I have a name for the rock hopper other than rock hopper.
Rock hopper is pretty
solid.
That's
just
name,
what
though.
It says on the side. I mean, I'm having trouble keeping it on the back tire. It's not hopping very well.
Not hopping yet.
We're working on that. So name in, but it's rolling. It's keep getting me around town, which is great.
Good.
Thanks to Bikeworks.
Oh yeah. Yep. Always helping out.
Yeah.
I'm working on one too.
Oh yeah.
Do
you have a name for it?
No. It doesn't have a name actually. It's not like rock hopper or nothing. It's just
special. It's a specialized.
Just specialized bike. It doesn't have anything that'll make it run. It doesn't have any brakes yet, or chain or nothing like that. But I guess because I'm not like, because I have something to ride with now, I don't really need it.
Right, right. No pressure.
But you're just kind of
patient. You can patiently find what you're looking for.
That's true.
Yeah. It's coming together.
It is coming together.
It's got wheels.
It's piecing. It does have wheels now and tires.
You can roll it around town.
Yeah.
Walk it. And
I can scoot it.
A seat post in the saddle.
Seat post. Yeah. I can scoot.
It looks like a real bike.
It's coming along.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's in the news? We got a nod. We were talking about nods earlier. We got a nod as a city.
Yeah, we got national recognition
we need
here.
to put in our expert opinion.
Wow. Is there pressure? Is there going to be more bikers coming around now?
I don't know. We're number one.
Number one. I was going to say it. Yeah. Number one.
You say it. We'll back up.
And we're number one, guys.
Yeah.
Oh. How did we do that?
I don't know. How did we do it?
The stranger
has their opinions.
They do. Well, the Bike Magazine has its own opinions too. So it was ranking on things like safety.
Well, first, what was who told us we're the number one?
Bicycle Magazine.
What's their credentials?
.com. Their bicycle.
Their
magazine,
.com.
Man.
Got it. Perfect.
Yeah. They have a website. It's almost as good as us.
We don't have a website.
Yeah.
We have a YouTube. Anyway, sounds like they're legit. They named us number one. Why are we number one?
I guess we're pretty good at safety. We're good at being nice.
You got numbers for us too, right?
Oh yeah.
Bring in the laptop.
Boom. All right. So, of the 4 rankings, there's safety, friendliness, energy, and culture.
How do you measure energy?
I don't know. The amount of electric bikes that you have, I think.
Carbon offsets. As measured by pedal power.
Yeah. Pedal power. You just... Yeah, you calculate and convert pedal power. But our safety is 35 of 40 somehow. Friendliness, 28 of 30, which I think most bikers are not that nice.
Well, I wonder if it's just friendliness toward... Anyway.
Pedestrians and cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe so, huh? Yeah, no, go ahead. We're really good about that. That's the Washington wave. Just go, you guys.
Yeah, they're all looking out for us, which is nice.
Yeah, they are nice. They are
Mhm.
pretty nice.
What's this next category? I'm curious.
Oh, it's bike culture.
Oh no, energy. What is
Out of
energy?
10. Oh, energy? 8 out of 10. I don't know. It doesn't really explain what the energy is there, man.
I would say the energy is fair.
It's fair. Oh, how we
It's
ranking
fair.
city? Go here. Okay, sorry. All right, what does energy
Our bad.
mean?
We're-
More
we-
bad. Yeah, we can't cut this. But anyways, energy is maybe enthusiasm. Refers to how much is being done to support the city, cycling in the city, how the population is embracing folks on bikes.
Yeah.
You have so many biker lanes, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of biker lanes, definitely, huh?
Yeah.
That would probably go on the safety one. The energy one maybe is like the council's actually, recently they just said, you guys need to build that bike network.
Yeah,
By
they
ne-
just
by the
I
end of
just
next
saw
year.
that we have some public opinion opportunity.
Yeah, so I think they just
Well,
mandated
like,
that
it was
shit.
like in parentheses again, which is
Again.
like okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
it's
we know
pretty
we've
normal.
asked your opinion, but now we're serious.
Yeah. Maybe that's
so maybe
the.
they are serious. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the culture. It was like, well, that is the Seattle culture. It's like we want to take as much time as we can to make it a really nice product, but
Or like from a marketing standpoint, it's like what do people associate cycling with the city like you do with like Minneapolis or
what do you
people bike? Yeah. It's just like
what do you
hot
associate
spots.
Seattle with?
Hot spots for urban biking.
Where's a good hotspot around here?
Right. Well, I just think cities as a whole.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what their sample base was. They're not like
Yeah.
surveying cities in Europe,
True.
unless they are.
I think it was just in this.
Because I don't know if we could beat out Amsterdam. That'd be silly.
Yeah, they probably have it down.
And I've never even been in Amsterdam, but I know we're not crushing it like that.
No. I'm hoping one day though that
That'd be cool.
that we'll get a little nod here
Ooh.
in the bike magazine because the bike blog got a nod.
Oh
Fantastic.
yeah.
And that's probably part of the culture of
That's
Seattle.
that's the last part, right?
Seattle
The
blogs.
last score, right?
The
was
last score is
culture.
it's 8 out of 10,
Yeah, which is pretty
really
low.
good,
Yeah,
but there's room for improvement.
absolutely. How
And
do you think culture and what was the one before culture?
Energy.
Energy. How does culture and energy interact?
Probably the culture maybe influences the energy.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like influence culture. You know what I mean? Because it kind of is like it should be like an organic type of a thing, in my opinion.
For sure.
IMHO.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the culture of Seattle's bikes it's growing. Definitely Bikeworks got it.
Yeah.
And the bike blog has it, and we're coming up here.
And there's a couple other small businesses too that are supporting each other pillar of the community too.
That's
in
a good
whatever
point.
way they can.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friendliness is probably a big part of where the businesses come in because
Mhm.
as we were talking with Ian on the podcast, there's a ton of businesses here that will give you discounts here. So that's very friendly.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Well,
And we got like bike bingo. I mean, there's only a handful of cities that are doing bike bingo
true.
in the whole country, in the whole world.
True.
So,
the whole world.
I mean, and bike tunnels too. So okay,
And bike tunnels.
I mean, how many people are doing bike tunnels?
That's energy.
Yeah.
Yep. But so there's room for improvement along the lines
For
of
sure.
safety.
Group rides.
Group rides could make it. Mhm.
Group ride, what scavenger hunts. I love
Yep.
these things because it brings
do
people and people from all backgrounds
Definitely.
that are riding their bike around.
Definitely. You know where I think we could score some more points is in that critical mass. We were actually.
Oh yeah.
We rode in a critical mass, and there was 5 of us.
There
right?
was
6?
five strong.
5
And
strong.
you know, when we've done bigger group rides for less important causes, but
Mhm.
I mean, everything aside, I think that's one thing that every cyclist in the city could be a part of, and that would boost our culture and energy scores like
For sure.
hella.
I think
See,
so too.
I'm learning the West Coast lingo. Say hella
Learning
increase
it
their
all the way from
scores.
Pennsylvania here.
Yes, sir. Which they do bike out there, but you
They
know, my BFFL Dan out in Virginia, shout out. In Richmond, you know, they get more people for critical mass, and their city's, you know, a third of their size.
Right.
You know,
right.
similar density and everything, but in half the infrastructure we have. So it's really frustrating for them to see maybe a bigger city struggle to get that attendance on a monthly ride, or get people to commit to that once a month, if anything.
Yeah, you know, it
like there's lots of little pods of culture, and they're all very welcoming. But
yeah,
if there's one thing there's a couple things that bring a lot of those pods together, like Dead Baby and
right. There's the Thanksgiving ride.
the Cascade rides do
Cascade
bring a
rides.
lot of the draw, and that's great.
Definitely do. Yeah, but the critical mass where everybody can kind of just, all those groups just boom come together.
Yeah, and if there's one day that, you know, that people can ride their bike without having to watch out for cars, that'd be a great, you know, once a month is like, yeah.
It's not
kind
that
of,
hard
that's a
for
cool
people.
opportunity for a lot of people.
Indeed.
And it gets you ready for riding in group rides like Cascade, because it's
Mm.
intimidating. But
Yeah, or those Thursday .83 rides. Yeah, those ones are definitely
a
intimidating.
little bit more raucous, but
Yeah.
that's more your I mean, that who were we talking? The person at the critical mass ride, he's like, yeah, that's right on my alley, man. I want to ride twice a week and
Right.
do all these all the things that they do, and awesome.
Yeah. He was really jazzed about that one. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
So, I mean, why not do both though? You could just do both.
you can do whatever, but
could do whatever
it
you
takes
want to.
people like, you know, that intersection
Yeah.
of people with, you know, different experiences but similar ways of getting around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sound of the espresso machine clicking in the background.
There it is. Smells good.
Shout out to Copper
Smells
Tree
good.
Coffee House, North Capitol Hill. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful
Oh, yeah.
artwork, and I love the fucking setting.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to know? Huh?
No, I like the way you said the fucking setting.
The fucking setting, man. It is.
Welcome to podcasting.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with your fucking language.
You're so fucking censors. Hey, do you want to know who number 2 and number 3 is?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you. Huh?
No, you didn't.
Okay, can you guess?
Nope. Oh. I want to say Minneapolis made the top 3.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Right. Nope.
San Fran. I see
There you
that.
go.
I see the San Fran. Portland?
Nope.
What the hell?
Okay, San Fran's number 2.
So this this source is already. Anyway, I'm gonna have to dig into these scores. This is messed up.
Yeah, me too. Well, Fort Collins,
Fort
Colorado,
Collins,
is number
Colorado.
3, coming in hot.
What do
Yeah.
What do we all have in common?
Never been there. What do we have in common?
Legal marijuana.
I don't know. Legal marijuana, right? Jeez, yeah.
I went there.
All right, that's all I had to talk about that.
No, that was great.
wait, actually. Do you think we're worthy number 1?
I don't know. I mean, it depends. Again, it depends on the metrics they use for comparison. In
Yeah.
a lot of ways, that we're doing a lot better than a lot of places.
As you were saying, Richmond has a Shero now,
Oh yeah, and it just
Richmond, Virginia.
got a bike lane shot down,
right? So the
which
energy
was
is like
pretty
bam.
fucked up in a fucked up way too.
How?
Dan,
What
he
happened?
was telling me that a bunch of the bike community showed up for a bunch of people that couldn't support or couldn't represent themselves, and the city basically told them, "Well, why are you here? Why are you saying this is a good idea? You don't even live on this side of town."
Oh, and
And
what
they're
were they
like,
saying?
"Yeah, but the people that live here couldn't get here because they live on the other side of town, and there isn't any good bike infrastructure to get here."
Oh, okay.
And the people that could, so it was like, it was super fucked up, and they ended up shutting it down, and it would have connected a national bike highway, and that brings me to another point I forgot to mention.
We'll bring that up.
National bike highway infrastructure.
We need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we get a bunch of money for transit, and the states have to build an interstate bike highway system, much like they did for cars in the 50s. How dope would that be?
That'd be fucking dope.
With like exits and everything,
Yeah.
and rest stops.
And rest stops. Camping along
But
the way.
you just like
Camp
force
spots.
it upon them, you know. Be
Well,
like, oh, we build you a bike path now.
How fast do you have to go though? Like, what's the speed limit?
Well, like 20. They could let the states figure that one out.
Montana, it's 80.
80 miles per hour.
They do. You can go 80.
But seriously, with e-bikes, that's not something to be considerate of. You know, like open road out there. If you got a battery that lasts long enough, and you can go 80 on a two wheel vehicle,
It's like go for it.
and you're not burning any fossil fuels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bike that vote, motherfucker.
Yeah, bike that vote. And,
Yeah, I wrote that down. I wanted to get that. Bike
okay.
the vote.
Oh, good.
I don't want to say anything more about it. But
that's
if you
cool.
if you bike to the ballot box, then good on you.
Yeah. All right. You know, okay. So the one thing though is that I heard a lot of perhaps like criticism that Seattle's not that great.
Yeah.
Why do you think people would say that?
I mean, it can be intimidating because it's not signed well necessarily, or it's, I don't know. I feel like there's things are pretty kind of disconnected. It's not like, well, it's kind of like figured out for yourself.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah. You know what I think
it's not very user friendly.
It's really not. It's not. Yeah, the sign sucks. That it's not connected. You're on a nice bike lane, and the next thing you know, somebody's turning into your lane.
Yeah. Ambulances are going by. And
the police.
Oh, the police are going by. Yeah, like this road out here is Sharrow going downhill, bike lane, separated bike lane going uphill.
I think that you know what I think it is? I think people are mad that we're number one. The people in Seattle are mad that we're number one because they don't see the results. They're not. People will come here and say, yeah, we'll see a lot of bike lanes and we'll see a lot of people riding bikes, but it's really like not that many compared to what it could be.
It's not like it's not on. They're not like they talk a lot about it, but it's not on billboards and stuff. It's not like we have more bikes than people around here like they do in Amsterdam. It's not like directly. It's not the first thing you think of when you think of Seattle.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. And you know and just like 2 hours north too.
Yeah, I would say Bellingham would be more suited.
Even Bellingham. Yeah. If Vancouver was part of the States, it would be number one.
For sure.
Yeah. And that's just on the other side of the border too.
Yeah.
And why the fuck? I mean, we're number one and we're like we have like 3% of our riders.
But but like San Francisco and in Fort Collins, I don't know. Maybe they're including things like mountain bike, proximity to mountain biking, or
maybe so, huh?
I don't know.
We do have a lot of access to other cities, different terrain.
Right.
Something that Brock mentioned in the newsletter was that
we do
have like a diverse.
Was that? Wait, was.
Oh, sorry. It's
did
the
we
Bike
get points
Happy
for
newsletter.
And we got points for that one. So we got points for having a blog, right?
Yes, we get points for having a blog.
Yeah, go Seattle. We got a blog. Bike blog shout out.
And a newsletter shout out.
Bike Happy.
Bike Happy newsletter. But
do we get points for that one?
I didn't. Maybe we do. Maybe
we should.
Do.
See, there's a lot of untapped things. Like we're talking about it right now on the internet.
We could be number one.
We could be number one and really earn it.
And really
deserve it.
And deserve it, yeah.
Yeah.
Bike Polo did come out of Seattle, too.
It did?
In like one of the origin
areas.
Sweet. Yeah, so...
I mean, we probably get points for that.
Yeah, we do get points for that. Okay.
More Popo. I'm all distracted by it right now.
Somebody's jaywalking somewhere.
Anyway, that's a good enough segue to what else you got, Matthew?
Me?
Yeah. Nothing much.
Boo. Just biking around. How about you? What do you got? What like
No, we gotta do a hot peeper challenge. Do you have a peeper?
I don't have a peeper.
You have a peeper? Pepper.
You really want a peeper? Pepper?
The ghost peeper. Don't you have a ghost peeper?
I do.
Remember that hot pepper challenge from season 1, episode whatever?
Last episode. It actually didn't go that well.
It went really well.
Yeah. You know why it went
was
so
it that
well?
Hot?
Because it wasn't hot. That was the problem. Was that it wasn't hot at all.
So what do you have for this week?
All right, so last time I had a cherry bomb pepper, which was really sweet and really nice. And then my friend...
Where did you get this?
Well, my girlfriend got this from her professor. I don't know why her professor's handing out Reapers. Boom. Anyways. We got this one. It's supposed to be a Carolina Reaper, so we'll see what it looks like. Look at how nasty that is. This is pretty good quality on this phone.
You showing it off?
I'm really scared. Randy, you want some?
Hell no.
No. I don't.
Matt, open it up.
I don't
want
want to.
some.
If I take a bite, you gotta take a bite.
Yeah, I'll take a bite.
You sure?
Yeah, this is how we're wrapping up our show, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Just because we, yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. We should do more challenges like this. If you got a challenge idea, hit us up.
Not the cinnamon one, please.
What's the cinnamon challenge?
You don't know?
But we can rule it out like right now. I'm down with
Ruling
that.
it out right now.
All right, and we can look into it.
How about like food roulette?
Food roulette. What's that?
It's where like you put like one of the you guys already did spiciness, but usually one of the they do like 6 like food palettes, like it's like 6 omelets.
Yeah.
One of the omelets has like some hella spices in it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so you eat it. It's like,
I'd be down to do something like that.
Okay.
it's like
Food roulette challenge.
It's like a roulette, right? Okay, I get it now. Food roulette. Jesus.
What have we got?
It's already hard
ourselves
enough to
into?
like know what you're doing now. Randy, you gotta get in on this, man. This is gonna be an experience, like a lifetime experience.
I can be handle jalapenos.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Let's fade
thanks
to
for
black.
tuning in. Yeah, this is another track.
Okay, here. All right, after I bite it, you gotta bite it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm like, yeah, just admit it. I'm not about to put it out.
Oh God. You sure? Yeah, ooh, wait, that'll be better for next week.